welcome back. So we are at the next part of the unboxing, getting this body put together here. Now the instruction manual here kind of freaks me out because I wasn't sure. Obviously looks like clear body instructions, has all the stickers. Now the cool thing with this kit is that it's basically steps 1 through 4. 1, 2. Yeah, 3 and 4 are basically already done. Where we're picking up from this ready to run kit is at step 5, where we got to do the headlight and tail light buckets. So if you haven't had a body before or a new body, the light buckets kind of come separate from the body in this little piece right here. Now you can see I've already cut out the light buckets, got those guys sitting here. Went a little out of order and put the stickers on before I cut the buckets out. Not sure yet if it's a good or a bad idea, but we did that, so we're gonna live with it. But I want to show you guys how we scored this body. So get our X-Acto knife here. So we're going to show you guys how we're going to go ahead and score this body right here. Get our X-Acto knife out. Are you going to focus for me? No, we're not. Okay. And then of course, we got our light buckets. Now, you can kind of see it in the camera, but around the light bucket, you have this guideline. And that's what we're going to follow. You good, baby girl? You go outside? Alright. Gonna let the dog out. I'll be right. Alright guys, got the dogs out. Pottying. But just want to show you, that's the shape of the tail light. Got the box for that guy. Now, definitely gonna be annoying. If anybody has tips on how to get these corners, like right at that fold, you can see the guideline follows down, up, and then into straight across. So part of the light bucket across this top line, and it looks like our 2 points are going to be meeting right at this tip of the corner to get this light bucket out. Now that's going to be annoying, but we're going to kind of score, cut into it, kind of how I did where the headlights. Started one point at the edge and just kind of cut my way into it. I first scored the full edge with the blade. I don't like to do multiple passes, so I'll dig in a little deeper than kind of what people say, but it seems to work for me. And then I'm able to, instead of like bend and snap, I'm peeling and pulling. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. So like I said, we're just gonna find this guideline for that tail light, and then with our X-Acto knife, just run our blade right through that guideline. I am putting a pretty decent amount of pressure in, but I'm not letting that blade go all the way through the plastic. My finger's still definitely on the other side. Nice. Wonder if anybody's ever tried cutting from the back. All the videos, probably not, because that's the painted side. Honestly, that's paint. You scratch this, you're scratching the paint. So probably not a good idea to cut from the back. We're still figuring things out, but you can see that score line in there now. So yeah, we're just gonna run that line all the way around these tail lights, and then once we have our line all the way around, I kind of start finding a way to get into the line from, I'm thinking maybe from like right here. Take our curved scissors that we have, just kind of cut our way up into the tail light, and then eventually using our score line to peel away this backing. So let me get that shown for you and we'll go from there. Find our line right here. can definitely tell with this hobby, I'm definitely going to be cutting myself sometime soon. Hopefully not too bad. But yeah, X-Acto knives and thin plastics. Try and get that blade dug into that corner. Okay. Yeah. Get our score line continued onto this edge. And sometimes I even push with my thumb to get right into that line. And bring our blade down. There you go. I'll pull the blade lines into, like, you know, the unimportant part of the body. So, as long as our score line, though, is running that edge, we should be good. Get our blade in there. Goes right near the ends. I'm like, oh gosh. There we go. Got into the body a little bit, but that's okay. One more time through there. That was a good one. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out, do I want to bring it all the way out? No, I see the guideline. I don't know if you can see that guideline right there. Probably not showing up on camera, but we'll get that cut out too. Okay. I'll just figure out this top line. We should be good. There we go. Oh yeah. So now we got our score line all the way around. And we're just kind of going to use our scissors and X-Acto. Just get into it and just get this light bucket out. Yeah. I like this spot right here. I'm seeing a good entrance point. Get my scissors in a place where I can get right up to that line. Of course, I have to cut out multiple sections. I'd rather cut out this section than mess up the main body. So, get our angle scissors there. Angled scissors there. And then, yeah, that should get us to the main body. Right. Line my scissors up. There. I'll just carry some more open space for it. Cool. Alright, so now we are at that part of the headlight. Taillight, sorry. I'm kind of going to get this guy started too. And now that we're actually into the lines, this is where I will try and go a little deeper with the X-Acto knife so I can just peel this outside shell away. It's similar to the bend and snap strategy, but I just kind of push it into itself on that score line and it pulls away. Just like that. Boop, boop, boop. Try it this way, and you can see what the plastic wants to give or not. If it's right there on trying, oh, there it goes. Trying to give, just run your X-Acto right through that guideline again. Like here, you can see the difference of how much thicker the pulling line is versus your guideline. So again, I'll bring my guideline into, or my X-Acto line into that part where I am pulling it away, just to make it a little easier. Get that score line in there. Sometimes it follows your cuts, but if that happens, just kind of reposition, start over, get all this unnecessary plastics out of here, angled scissors, bam, bam. Get more access into these tail lights right there. So yeah, just kind of take your X-Acto, trading off between your X-Acto, angled scissors, whatever scissors you can precision cut with, but slow and steady wins the race. There's no need to go fast here. You're not racing your car. Just take it easy. Get those lines nice and straight for the body. And just kind of work it in. Yeah, get that peel on. Okay, let's bring this guideline in more. That is being annoying. But it is also like 1:30. Well, 12:30 in the morning here in Colorado while we try and do this because I got kids and obviously they don't ever let me have my solo time until they are out. So we do things late night here. Late night run. I'm getting this whole freaking nose cone out of here. It's getting in the way. Big chunks out. But see how it's bending into the main part of the body. That's not where I want it to snap. I want it to snap right there. Or let me peel it away. Right there. There you go. Okay. Don't want to peel too much. Oh my god, I just felt like I was about to rip into that taillight. Now, obviously, a lot of this taillight just sits in. Sorry, I'm talking crazy there. Just sits in the actual headlight buckets or headlight covers or taillight covers. So I'm sure majority of my horribly nasty cuts aren't going to be seen, but I'll know they're there. So again, slow and steady wins this race of getting nice body accents. Next week, join me as I figure out how to cut out and build a spoiler. That one's going to be fun. But if I could just get my body on with some taillights, I can start driving. I mean, I guess I can start driving now, but you know, gotta look good if you go down to the drift track, right? Can't just be basic RV body with no freaking spoiler, the rocket bike body, you know? Okay, so we get more of this to release. Hey. Okay, let's see if I can get that too. Big chunk. I'm just cutting up to it again. Nice, okay, we did get the corner there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time taking an entire line with my angled scissors. I hope I caught that on camera. Bam, bam, bam. To cut up and actually cut out a fairly straight line. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, okay. Now get to the part that I'm not excited about. This top piece. This top piece, not so much. This corner right here, what the frick? What are we supposed to do? That's a thick corner. Well, not much we can do except get to cut. Let's get this guideline in. It's so scary. I should probably get some cut gloves or something. And bringing our X-Acto down. Bringing our X-Acto down. Okay, it's great. Let's do it one more time. Okay, will she bend and snap or peel away? Let's find out on Dragon Ball. I don't know if that's copyright. Should I say that? I don't know. It's not bending and snapping. It's not pulling and tearing. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we did that. Let's get into this, the corner. Thick boy corner. This corner is for thick boys and thick boy only. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Is 4 enough? I don't know. Let's find out. 4. You know what? You know what is enough? My angled scissors. Ha ha ha. Get those guys right up in there. Yeah. Call that enough. Let's figure my bucket. Don't need to pull too much on these light buckets. I'm probably going to drill them out anyways. To put in actual LED lights. Because who doesn't like actual lights? Sticker lights are cool. Makes you feel like you're doing something. But in reality, it's just a freaking sticker. But with all the new lighting systems that they have out there in RC world, LED kits, freaking SE24 kits, all of that, gotta have functional lights. So, like I said, these light buckets will do for now. But ultimate goal is getting this guy fully kitted, fully customized out. And then taking it down and becoming drifters. My buddy Social Click here is kind of falling into the RC bug with me. So we got plans for a Colorado area here and RC, but want to see what we can come up with. So we are both deep diving and learning and figuring out what this hobby can be for us and our kids. It is fun because I loved RC cars when I was a kid, but you know, cheap toy versions never really stuck with me. And my parents wouldn't get into RC cars. I don't think so. At least not the ones that were there in the 90s. You know, I think they're cool. Those vintage RC10s from like Team Associated and everything. Those things look sick. Those are exactly the RC cars that I remember when I was a kid, but they were all like gas power and you had to freaking know mechanics and everything to even try and use them. I mean, to a sense, even the current models that we're working on here, these definitely have a lot of true vehicle feel to them, with the camber and the control arms on them, everything like that. But still, they're just toys. So have some fun with it. Break my blade like that. Nobody saw that. Oh god, I lost my blade. Alright, let's get this guy cut right there. We're just trying to bend it over itself so that it will pull, and pull. Oh no. Ooh, careful. Don't pull too much. Don't pull too much. There we go. Oof. Ah, got a little rip into the taillight bucket. Ouch. That's okay though. Again, most of this taillight is going to be covered by the actual bucket itself. Ha 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 ha. So that little tear we got, we're going to be unaffected. Look at that guy. Look at that taillight. We got a taillight. Purple iridescent body. Look. Mounting poles. I don't know. I also thinking of going mag mount with this too. So, got one light bucket out. That's the process. That's how we do it here at Discover With Me RC. Let me get this other bucket out. You guys don't need to watch that. I think we've been here long enough. Holy crap. Okay, and then I'll show you guys putting them into the body. Be right back.